Hello, it is Wednesdays with Chasing Poo. I've realized that I haven't worn a shirt in over like a month and a half from making my videos, so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna wear a shirt for you guys today. This week's topic is how to protect yourself as a trans person. Now, I have an issue with this topic, one, because it puts the blame on the trans person to like not get attacked or something like that, which is ye old, you know, victim blaming and so on. So let's I understand why that's the name of it though, because like obviously no one cares about us and we have to protect each other, like ourselves and each other. But it's just like, you know, beginning, sad reality, it's like super depressing. So the first thing that comes to mind when it like protecting yourself is to not like purposely out yourself, or not purposely, or make sure that other people are not going to out you in situations where you think it's going to be dangerous. So I was always scared to go use the men's bathroom only because I saw men as like super aggressive, and I've only heard and seen negative experiences of going to the bathroom when you don't pass. So I tended to avoid that situation. So as much as I wanted to go to that bathroom, avoiding it really saved my mental health, because I felt like I was like struggling with stuff. I mean, even now I struggle with the bathroom, which is like weird because I've been passing for so long, but I struggle with it because I'm scared that I'll be found out, so I don't purposely make myself known. Like, I go to the even with people that I know who are like cis guys, like I see them go to the bathroom and I wait. I don't go in with them because like I find it awkward to like, they go to the urinal and then I go pee in the stall. Like, I still have a lot of anxiety with peeing sitting down, and this isn't the topic of the video anymore. So how to protect yourself? Well, the first thing I can think about, which is like the second thing as I've just talked, is like self-defense classes. I haven't taken those. I guess it really depends where you live and like your ethnicity and all of these different like socioeconomic background. Like, obviously some people in a category are going to be more prone and more likely to be pinpointed as somebody that needs to be beat up or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm white, I come from like a middle class background, I live in Canada, I live in Quebec, I live in a big city beside my school, I'm a university student, and although I do struggle a lot with money because of school and food, I am very privileged, and I acknowledge this privilege. But then you have other people who are not as privileged as I am, and those people are definitely a bigger target. So for example, trans women of color, I don't know if anybody watches the news, but that shit is depressing. Actually, it's not even on the news, it's just like if you go online and you search for it, or you go on your Facebook and other people have posted it, because why would, you know, a trans woman of color ever be on the actual news? You know, who cares about that? So like the violence rate for trans women of color is like literally disgusting. Like, I can't even, it's, yeah. So when you think about that in relation to like where I am, I'm not really at a point to talk about how to protect yourself, because I've never had to protect myself. I've been in situations where I've been really discriminated against, and almost like somebody almost like had a fight with me, like a physical fight, and screaming in my face, and like it's really intimidating for me because like they're taller and so on. But nothing's ever really escalated to the point where I was like beat up and sent to the hospital or like killed. So that's where I stand on this issue, if that makes any sense. I think what needs to be changed is not us. We shouldn't have to fucking protect ourselves. It should be everybody in society should, at least in like sex ed or moral education or whatever class, an introduction to trans people, like a really simple, like, hey, these are what trans people are, here are the words that you're not supposed to use, they're actually people, like it's an actual like medical condition that needs to be like, well, it doesn't need to be treated, you know what I'm trying to say, like from the DSM, that's what, yeah. And just like a brief overview that, hey, we're actually fucking human, and that we're not like deciding on this life because we want to be weird and different. Like, hello, it was either this or I dead. Like, so that's the point. I mean, this is the same argument that we could have for, you know, women, like women walking down the street, like, don't wear that. Like, excuse me, like women can wear whatever the fuck they want. We need to change society, and we need to change this rape culture, and we need to change the things that we teach in school, because right there, what I just said, it makes it seem like I think that only men can rape women. Like, obviously not. Like, anybody could rape anybody. Like, it's not, like, it's a, I don't know, I'm just going on a rant. I'm gonna stop. Society needs to change. I say this in, like, every 10th video that I have. I hate society yet I choose to study it. This is what I do. I don't like it sometimes. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Hope you have a swell day, swell week, and hope this topic wasn't too depressing. Woo!